Hi, I am Rajalakshmi S. Rai from Vidyalakshmi First Grade College, Savanur. Now I am taking business taxation. Under that, incidence of tax. Incidence of tax. So now we can see the third problem. We already solved two problems. Now we can solve the third problem. So we have three columns. First one is ordinarily resident. Second one is not ordinarily resident. The last one is non-resident. Ordinarily resident, not ordinarily resident, and third one is non-resident. So we can see each of the transactions. The first one is dividend from Indian company. So dividend from Indian company, within bracket, half of which is received in UK. Half of which is received in UK, but it is not important. Important thing is dividend from which company? Indian company. Dividend from Indian company means it is dash dash dash. Indian company ಇದು ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. It will be dash dash dash. The next one is income from business in Mangalore. Income from business in Mangalore. Next, controlled from Singapore. So this business is controlled from Singapore. So I already told you whether the income is due or received in India, then three columns yes. Don't see the other thing. So here income from Mangalore means three columns yes. So no need of reading that in controlling from Singapore. So control from Singapore beda. Control from India means we have to take in two columns. But here it is clearly given income from business in Mangalore. So 75,000. So we have to write in three columns because the income is due in India. So the amount is 75,000 in each column. Then income from business in Hong Kong controlled from Bangalore. So income from Hong Kong. So Hong Kong means foreign income. First column yes, but it is clearly given this business is controlled from Bangalore. So once again, controlled or set up in India. Bangalore means India. Controlled or set up in India means two columns yes. So amount is given 50,000. So the word this is important, controlled. So we have to write two columns 50,000, 50,000. Last column is dash. Next one is income from house property in USA. So income from house property in USA, within bracket, half of which is brought to India. So I already told with you in last problems when solving, brought to India, deposited in India, it does not affect the columns, does not affect the taxability. ಅದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಎಕ್ರೂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಅರೈಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಡೀಮ್ಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ USA. That is foreign income. Foreign income should be taxed in the hand of OR only. That is first column yes yes. Next two columns dash dash. Next one is interest accrued but not received on FD in Canara Bank. So interest accrued but not received. If it is accrued, received, everything in India. Canara Bank means India. So here interest is yes in all column. Interest in Canara Bank. So it is yes. We have to write in four columns. 14,000, 14,000, 14,000. It is taxable. Next one is salary received in German. Next one is salary received in German. So we are receiving that salary in German for service rendered in India. It is important, but the service we rendered in India. So that means the salary is due in India. So adeli due agide, India dalli due agide. So service is in India. That means 3 columns yes, yes, yes. So we have to write in 3 columns. Amount is 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Next it is given rent from house property in Bangalore. So rent from Bangalore, half of which is received in India and other half in Italy. Half received in India, half in Italy. So here, if it is half, well, the amount is given 60,000. So don't confuse. Half is received in India means only not half, because the rent is due from India. That income is due from India means automatically 3 columns yes. Don't say other things. In rent received from Bangalore tell kudle income arise in India aitu. So first one income arise in India, accrued in India andre 3 columns yes. For confusion they are giving half is received in India. It doesn't matter because full amount is taxable in 3 hands, OR, NOR and NR. So we have to write in 3 columns. It is 60,000, 60,000, 60,000. Understood? Because the amount is due in India. The rent is due in India. Next, interest on Japan. Interest on Japan. Development bonds. Within bracket it is given 1/3 is received in India. Then the amount is given outer column is 30,000. It is important. So interest from Japan. So foreign income. Out of that 1/3 is received in India. So foreign income, first column fully is taxable. That is 30,000 fully taxable because it is a foreign income. It is a foreign income. So income from Japan. So foreign income. So first column it is fully taxable. Then what about next 2 columns? It is given 1/3 is received in India. So 1/3 received in India means 3 columns yes, yes, yes. But first column full, 1/3 in remaining 2 columns. 30,000 into 1 by 3, that is 10,000. So remaining 2 columns 10,000. This type of transaction is important. So foreign income 30,000. 1/3 is received in India means remaining 2 columns it is 1/3. 1 by 3, 1 by 3 of 30,000. It is 10,000 and 10,000. Next one is income earned from business in Uganda. So income from Uganda. Then which is controlled from Bombay. It is important. This business is controlled from Bombay, that is India. Then within bracket it is given 25,000 received in India. And in outer column it is given 65,000. This is very, very important. See here, income is from Uganda, that is foreign income. So first column yes, the amount is outer column 65,000. So income from Uganda means first column yes, we have to write first column 65,000 full amount. Then once again it is controlled from Bombay means controlled, setup means 2 columns yes. Controlled and setup means 2 column yes. So this word is there. So second column is also yes. Full amount is taxable because it is given controlled from Bombay. So 2 columns yes. Then once again in the bracket given 25,000 received in India. So received in India means we have to write in 3 columns. Already 65,000 is written. Then this 25,000 will be taxable in the hand of NR only. Understood? It is controlled in India. So 2 columns. 25,000 is received in India. So it affects the last column. Next we can see income from agriculture in Mandya. So agricultural income in Mandya means in India. So agriculture in India is fully tax free. So 3 columns dash dash dash. Next one is income from agriculture in Pakistan. So agricultural income in Pakistan received there but later remitted to India. Once again, remitted to India, deposited India, leave it. Remitted India, deposited India ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. So agricultural income is received from Pakistan. So once again it is a foreign income. So first column only taxable. So first column we have to write 86,000. Next two columns dash dash. So this problem is over. Then we have to total the each column. So first column total we get 4,90,000. First column. Then second column we get 3,24,000. This last column we get 2,34,000. So this problem is over. You can see the next problem in the next class.